in case you confused it with Oshkosh Bagosh. This decoding sequence is interesting for precisely 1 second, after which I have regretful flashbacks to slot machines and all their f***ery.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
I love how this lady is all,
You guys aren't dressed right.
as if their futuristic combat gear is more interesting than having just watched them walk out of a f***ing portal.
Or maybe, just maybe, she didn't see them walking out of the portal at all. I mean, if you had sinned the fact that she didn't see them, I would have been fine with it, but you sinned this instead.
Good thing no one is in this tent right now in the middle of the fair. It's always nice when people in the past make it easier for the TVA and a variant to not screw up the timeline.
I've never been to a Renaissance fair myself, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like most people would be outside, because they wouldn't want to be cooped up in a tent during the fair.
So you'd think this trap wouldn't be much of a surprise, considering there have been so many attacks on the TVA agents.
Well, they should be expecting the trap, as they were, but they should not be expecting the specifics of how it goes down. You know, because no one has survived one of Loki's ambushes before.
So I guess the variant is mischievous, just like Loki, but she can also clearly use magic and fend for herself, so why turn other people into mindless fighting drones?
It's made clear that this version of Loki is a master of mind control, so why wouldn't she stick with her strength? Also, having other random people fight your battles for you is a lot safer than fighting them yourself.
I'm sure the drabness of the TVA office setting is purposeful, but that doesn't make it any less depressing to look at.
Sinning something that is done on purpose.
I don't know, guys. I think I'm pretty sure I've been brainwashed to get overly excited to watching Marvel characters don a new outfit.
Skip.
So Mobius is about to give some gobbledygook answer about Nexus events destabilizing the time flow and blah, blah, blah. But what it all amounts to is it's much more convenient to come to this point so we don't have to witness the event again.
So the show gives you an explanation for your question, and your response is to just call it bullshit without actually diving into the specifics? That's stupid, especially considering the fact that you would have sinned them for not giving an explanation as well.
What's this then, the next step?
Just once can we have an elevator door open up directly into the middle of a pre-existing conversation, or even more realistic, to silence.
But would that really make this episode any better? Do you really think that it would increase the quality?
Everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter.
Unless, of course, your action actually prevented everyone from dying or allowed a few people to escape the area before the destruction, then it would 100% matter.
Yeah, they're aware of that. But they're also aware that Loki is smart enough to not do that shit. So this is completely null.
Solving the mystery of where the variant is relies on the discovery of a pack of chewing gum? Sure, you can argue all you want about the variant planting it to attract the TVA, but what if Mobius hadn't discovered the chewing gum?
This sin is weird. You started off by sinning the fact that the solve happens as a result of them finding the gum, but then you start sinning the fact that Mobius might not have found the gum. Which sin are you sinning? 'Cause they're not the same thing.
If anyone's anyone, you're me.
And she is a she who they think is a he that can be he's or she's by just touching a knee.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
I miss Randy.
What a lot of American Idol fans said when they tuned into season 13 somehow makes its way into this episode.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the episode cliche.
Why is Loki going all fisticuffs with this guy? He's got magic. Use magic.
Well, what do you want him to do? Loki has been shown to mainly use his magic for conjuring knives and shit, so if you want him to shoot magic laser beams out of his hands or something like that, then you're in the wrong show.
Shh, shh. If you listen closely, you can hear the sounds of all the Marvel nerds clicking.
Skip.
Nice. Look at how long these portals stay open for everyone to run through. I just know the show will be consistent with how long they stay open and never close at the least opportune time.
Because I suppose in Discount Jeremy's world, there is no possible way for this super advanced technology to have a setting that determines the amount of time a portal stays open for. Nope, that's too advanced.
Yeah, it's too bad Mobius doesn't have an armed soldier with him that could use a weapon on Loki before he crosses through the door.
Except their weapons are melee weapons, and they hadn't caught up to Loki yet. What did you want them to do? Throw their glow sticks at him?